Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to talk about why Q4 is always been the best time to get a deal on a Tesla. And if you don't know what the definition of a Q4 is, it's basically right now. We'll talk about that a little bit and also kind of show you what Tesla has done in the past and also what I feel like Tesla could be doing and also what Tesla is doing at the moment in terms of deals, incentives, and everything right now. So we're going to get to that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And so right now it is Q4, and what Q4 actually is basically the months between October and December. And there's plenty of incentives right now. You can see this full list. If you want access to this full list, you can find it at this link right here, where you can see all the different incentives that Tesla has rolled out. I think at this point for the month of November, we're already about almost 7 to 8 days left. We got Thanksgiving. Tesla's places are going to be closed. They're probably not going to be doing deliveries. And so all the incentives for November has at this point probably been released at this point. And I can't imagine we're going to see more incentives. Maybe we see more demo inventory discounts, but the list is completely here. And I don't think we're going to see any more incentives that are actually out there. 3 months of free supercharging, 3 months of full self-driving was the most recent incentive that was tacked on. And of course, there's the Tesla referral code where you can save $500 to $1,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. And you can access our best deal sheet of all the different deals out there down below in the description, where you can see all the different deals on Model 3, Model Y, S, and X. You can see there are inventory discounts for $5,000, $6,000 off. But let's jump into what has happened in the past. Let's take a look at the history books and take a look at when Tesla was in Q4s last year or the year before. What was the deal? And here's an article by Andrew Lambrich posted on Inside EVs. Tesla's December 2023 discounts are better than ever. A Model 3 now for as low as $35,000. That's funny, right? Because a Model 3 now is like $31,000 to $30,000, and a Model Y can be had for $40,990, and a Model Y right now can be like $35,000 to $36,000. So you can see historically the deals have always been better, and also now we're already lower than last year's deals. So now we can see a new headline like this: Tesla's December 2024 or Tesla's November 2024 discounts are better than ever. And you can see if you're waiting out, I mean, it's only one more week until December. So if you don't need a vehicle, and there's plenty of inventory around you, and there's plenty of build combinations that you like around you, then you could just wait out for another year. But one thing is for sure, when Tesla does roll out big incentives that kind of make shockwaves, everybody goes to try and pull the trigger on Tesla vehicles. And so certainly you could be left in a situation where you don't get exactly what you want, but at least you got a good deal on it, right? And so that could be the risk of waiting every single week or every single day for the better deal on top of that. And then let's go back to December of 2022. Before that, Tesla offers a $7,500 discount plus free supercharging and year-end push. This was posted on the Autoblog December 22nd of 2022. And this year was kind of a crazy one because with 3 days left to the year at the end of December to like the new year, they rolled out $7,500 discount on Model S and Model X. And so certainly Tesla has been known to do crazy things like that at the end of the year. And so maybe if inventory keeps getting into a worse situation, like it kind of is trending in that direction right now with Model Y, especially with this muster line being the highest inventory that Tesla has. We've got Model S and Model X also trending up. And Model 3 with this little spike down, I wouldn't worry about that too much because that's probably like a 2024 to 2025 changeover. And so that could be just something that they're doing on their end for that. But I'm still sticking to my predictions of all the different incentives that are going to be happening in the next month or so. I think there's going to be more free supercharging. I think there's going to be 0% for 72 months or 2.99 to 3.99. And I also think lease payments, some of them have already dropped, but I think it's going to drop even more. And inventory discounts, I think will get a little bit better. So if anything, the deal that you're waiting for could get better by $1,000 to $2,000, maybe $3,000 to $4,000 if you wait another month. And so it is certainly going to be very interesting to see what actually happens in the near future. And this was a fun post. I saw it from Sawyer first, but Sawyer made this post about you can now lease a Model Y real-world drive in the US for the same cost of 15 Erewhon smoothies. So I did one for Baconators. You can now lease a Model Y real-world drive for 20 Wendy's Baconators a month. So if you don't want to skip, if you want to skip the Wendy's Baconators, you can do that on top of that. And here's another auction that's getting pretty interesting. I posted this on X earlier, but which one would you buy here? This is on Cars and Bids, and actually it was posted in the Discord app or Discord channel down below in the description earlier today as well. It was a really interesting matchup here, but you can see the 2024 Model 3 Performance on the left side has been bidded up already to 42,000, almost 43,000, and a 2021 Model S Plaid has also been bidded up to 43,000 as well. So really it's like, do you want the latest and greatest 2024 Model 3 Performance, which is essentially could be, some call it a baby Model S Plaid or a baby Model S Performance, or do you want just, a 3-year-old 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid that is way faster, almost 1 second faster, 0 to 60, arguably a heavier ride and a much nicer ride at that, with air suspension with 31,000 miles on it. So this is a crazy matchup, and this is going to be interesting to see which one gets bidded up higher. And if you're interested in one of these, then certainly this is your chance to get a deal on one. But this one kind of doesn't make any sense to me because you could just get a brand new one for 47 after the tax credit. So this one's a little bit tough for me to think it's worth 43 almost. But I mean, to some, maybe not everybody can get that tax credit, and so that's why that could be a deal for sure. But if I was like taking a look at both of these together, I want to say if I hadn't owned a Model S before, I'm almost going to be leaning towards just buying a Model S Plaid, because for the same amount of money, you get arguably a way more valued vehicle. So let us know, which one would you get from this matchup, especially with both of these being at auction with no reserve. I feel like this could be very interesting to see how they get matched up at the end of the day between the both of them. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Gibson, great. Thanks for coming in. Monty, great to see you. JM, Victor, thank you for dropping by. Dear Scotty, JM, Wali, great to see you. Christian and BD, thank you for dropping by. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for joining in on our lovely Friday. And you could be anywhere, but you're here with us talking about Tesla deals. We do have a giveaway running on the channel right now, which actually ends in just a couple of days. So we're giving away, sponsored by MAGBAK, we're giving away a phone mount for your Tesla, plus a handful of plus a handful of MAGBAK iPhone 16 cases as well. To enter in, all you have to do is check out this video right here, and it's in the comments on, you gotta follow the directions to enter into the giveaway. It's free, multiple entries allowed, and the giveaway ends this coming Sunday. We're gonna pick all the different winners live so that you can see who actually gets all the winners out there for all the different gifts and everything like that. In this next topic, what if full self-driving? Let's make the case that what if full self-driving actually might be free one day? Let's talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So when you go on Tesla's website, if you were to build it, or if you find an inventory vehicle with the discount deal spreadsheet down below in the description, you can see that full self-driving is $8,000. It's an $8,000 package. And if you're new to Tesla, if you're new to buying Teslas, you might think like, hey, do I need to buy this or do I not? Well, the one thing for sure, the first quick tip is that Autopilot is free and comes with every Tesla. But if you roll back the history books, you might not realize that Autopilot used to cost money in the past. So I did a little digging. In 2015, Autopilot costed $2,500 on the Model S. By 2016, Tesla introduced enhanced Autopilot for $5,000 with full self-driving as a $3,000 add-on. Today, though, Autopilot is free with every Tesla. So who's to say that Tesla one day won't actually offer full self-drive for free as a standard feature to drive more sales, stand out from the competition on every single Tesla out there? Because Autopilot used to cost money before in the past and now it's free. What if full self-driving? What if Tesla gets pushed into a corner where they need to stand out, they need to sell Tesla vehicles, and they say, hey, every Tesla that you can buy right now has full self-driving and you can use it as a robo-taxi or whatever. And that could be the big differentiator for Tesla versus some of the other EV companies out there, because there's a lot of competition coming on strong right now. And so, of course, this is like way future thinking into the future. And of course, probably maybe very bullish as well. But that's one thing to think about, because I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, is it worth actually to pay for this $8,000 package? Yes, if you go to sell your Tesla later on used, like that full self-driving on the street, when you sell it for used, is worth maybe $1,000 or $2,000, down to $2,000, maybe $3,000 on top of that. But really, what if one day this package becomes free and everybody that's paid that $8,000 now is just giving Tesla that money for the research and development of the Autopilot and full self-driving system, which we essentially are. We're all beta testers at this point, but it is something to think about and just like a future thing to think about with that. And so let us know what you think about it. Let us know what your thoughts are. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Monty, thanks for coming in. Victor, my friend Ricky and I are going to lease a Model Y right now. $1,000 discount and $1,000 inventory discount. Nice. Don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $500 to $1,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. And congrats to you and your friend. Dear Scotty, exactly 2 years ago, you helped me get into a new Model 3. This time around, we're gunning for a great deal on a Model Y, willing to wait for December deals. Did they have the rear-wheel drive last year? I don't believe they did. I think that's a newer vehicle, but I can't remember at this point. JM, my son is watching. Nice. Hello, son. Hello, son. Waleed, exactly. Christian, hey, Dennis, will 2025 Model 3 wheel drive inventory discounts be similar, 4 to 5K at the end of Q1 if the 2024s are sold through? One would think so, Christian, and I still have my fingers crossed that that will happen, but we don't know until Tesla actually does it. So if you are looking to lock it down now and you want that $4,000 to $5,000, your best bet is to get a 2024. but it's a little bit of a gamble. That is for sure. I will say that next year, 2025s, will have a $4,000 to $5,000 discount. And I forgot to mention, dear Scotty, thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining us back in and trying to get another deal on a Tesla. Happy to see you back again. Gibson, lots of Model 3 performance inventory piling up, especially in various colorways. Are you as hopeful as I am that Tesla might make color options included for the tax credit next month? This waiting game is tough. Yeah, I am very hopeful, and I think it's happening because just like you, I take a look at Model 3 performance inventory in my area, and it is stacking up a ton. There's pages on pages on pages of Model 3 performance vehicles out there. And so I really feel like there's going to be a deal, some sort of deal. They got to swing the pot especially because all these are 2024s. These are the old and busted. I mean, it's really the same thing, but the older model 2024s, and 2025s is probably around the corner for Model 3 performances. Wally, North Carolina Model 3 performance inventory is almost non-existent. Interesting. So it's sold out in your area. That's interesting. Danny, thanks for coming in. Everything is awesome. Thanks for coming in. Any chance you could discuss the Cybertruck 7,500 tax credit? Actually, we made a video about that pretty recently, so maybe just search on the channel and you'll see my thoughts on it, because I've got a conspiracy thought, and I also think like when it actually will come in. But the good thing is here, let's take a look at our handy dandy fueleconomy.government website, where we can see if the vehicle is posted online or not, and we've got nothing here. And let's see when was the last time it was updated. Wow, over 2 weeks ago. So we're due for an update here on this fueleconomy.gov website to see if the Cybertruck is getting that 7,500. Any new Tesla deal for Thanksgiving? Danny, I don't think so. I was thinking Tesla might do something by the end of this week, but I don't feel like that Tesla's going to do anything at this point. So we might be at a standstill for the end of the November push. And now we're just holding our fingers for the next month, which would be December. And I forgot to talk about this too. Shout out to Truth Seeker for posting this. It looks like there was a used Model 3 from Tesla 2019 with under 75,000 miles for $19,600 after the tax credit. So very cool to see this type of deal here. And when you do buy from Tesla like this, you get that extra 1 year of warranty. So really nice to see this. But the one thing is for sure is if you're going to be buying a used Tesla like this, and yes, you do get that extra warranty from Tesla, I would strongly take a look into an extra warranty on top of that. And that's where our channel partner Amber comes into play. Amber is a warranty company that you can get for your Tesla. And I like Amber because unlike other companies where you have to pay that full lump sum $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 upfront, Amber has a month-to-month coverage. They actually have 3 packages: Basics, Essentials, and Premium. Think of Amber like Apple Care, but for your iPhone. And I like how Basic starts as low as $65 a month. So I would definitely look into this if you're looking to buy a used Tesla, just so you're protected against any sort of things that might come up with the manufacturer or something with you need a warranty. So definitely check out Amber down below in the description and use our link down below so you can get an extra discount on your plan for protecting your Tesla. And thank you and shout out to Amber for partnering with us on this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But I would definitely look into some sort of this, and it is pretty cool to see some deals like this for under $20K on a used 2019 Tesla Model 3. In this next topic, Tesla financing just got easier. Here are the 4 tips you need to know when you're looking to apply for a Tesla vehicle. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Car Dealership Guy for posting this. It seems like there's been a big shift in the auto loan industry right now. Last month, we saw the sharpest increase in auto loan access since 2022. What this actually means is that banks are getting a little bit more loose with the approvals. They're trying to approve more and more people out there. Quote, every lending type, captive credit unions, banks, expanding credit availability, according to Cox Automotive. Why are lenders loosening up now? Captive lenders are in serious competition. Wells Fargo approving terms up to 84 months with credit scores as low as 540. Chase Bank more bullish in underwriting the right business and making exceptions for longer terms. Capital One pushing beyond their extending current lending guidelines, and more accommodating to expressions when asked. And the list goes on and on. And this is important for us because if you didn't know, when you apply for a Tesla vehicle, you're not actually going through Tesla financing. I mean, you are going through Tesla financing, but Tesla financing is just like a pass-through. They're just like a partner system that gets you financing through like all these other banks, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, even like other banks like Santander. So really, you're not buying the loan or not getting the loan from Tesla financing directly, but they're just partnering you up with one of these other banks out there. And so this could be that more and more people are going to be able to get approved for loans on a Tesla. And so here are like the 4 tips that you actually have to go through. The first one is a big one, and I would start here 100% of the time, is use the pre-qualification button on the Tesla website. You can go click this button you can see right here and fill in your information pretty quickly and see if Tesla will give you a pre-approval without entering your other type of social security or anything like that, because you can do this pretty easily. All it needs is your name, phone number, email address, annual income, and it tries to base it on that. It's not even a soft inquiry check with that. You can do this. But the second one is read the fine print. A lot of people probably have been putting a deposit down, whether it's $250 on a Tesla or other places, and you might not realize that it says that you have to put 20% down on the loan. If you don't know what 20% on a vehicle, at this point, just factor in $10,000 to $11,000 on a $40,000 Tesla vehicle. The more, the better. And also the third tip with this is that more money down is going to get you higher chances with an approval. So if you're coming to the table with 11, 15, 20K down, it's less risk for the bank to buy your loan on a vehicle like this. And so certainly that is how you're going to get these favorable rates. And with a Tesla vehicle, you could go all the way up to 84 months. It's not recommended. You can see Tesla does allow it, but the interest rate does get higher and higher. So not really recommended. Unfortunately, at this moment on a Model 3, the lowest rate right now is 0% for 36 months. And on a Model Y, it's 0% for 60 months. And so if you go up to the higher terms or longer terms, the interest rate does go up. It's 0.99 to 72 months on a Tesla. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, to get an extra $500 to $1,000 off of a Tesla Model 3, Model Y, S, and X. And really the fourth tip, I guess not really related to financing, but make sure to get an inventory discounted vehicle that it's out there right now. According to our list down below in the description, you can see Model 3s and Model Ys are $3,000 to $5,000 off, and it stacks with the referral code, and it stacks with all these different incentives that you can find out there. And so really the 5th tip is really just make sure your credit is good. If you know your credit's bad and you've got a questionable credit score, applying for a loan is really not going to help, and you might as well wait another month or so to clear everything out of there with late payments or bigger credit balances and things like that, so that you can get into a Tesla approval. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. I mean, if you guys want to post down what vehicle you bought with your credit score and how much down below in the description or down below in the comments, that would be helpful for everybody out there to see what people are getting approved or not approved, and what interest rates are people actually getting on a Tesla vehicle. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Water break. Pulps, are the Model 3 trade-in values extra low during Q4? Any way to get a better trade-in value from Tesla? Tesla's pretty strict on that. I mean, sometimes I've heard that it's a little bit higher, but really just do your, not research, but take it to like CarMax, take it to Carvana, go to these other places. I like taking it to the mom and pop dealerships because they really want that vehicle to go and sell to the next one. And so make sure it's reputable so that they pay it off or give you a good check. But certainly, there's really no strategies, and Tesla has been known to drop your value from when you got it initially appraised to when you actually take it in. So just be worried of that. And that's really not Tesla's fault. That's just time, right? If you get it appraised in October and then your delivery is in late November, I mean, the market changes week by week, day by day. So really, your value of your vehicle could change. Waleed, North Carolina Model 3 is non-existent. Demos are 1.3 discount here. 1.3 thousand or 1.300. Meanwhile, states with heavy Model 3 performance have more discount, supply and demand. Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of how it works for Tesla when there's more vehicles. And that's why we look at these inventory charts, because if the broader general area has more vehicles, then more discounts are coming. The future, thanks for coming in. Kasan, any deals? Any deals on Tesla accessories? Yes. We've got all of our discount codes down below in the description. We love Jawa and all the different phone mounts that we've used on all our Tesla vehicles. We got Tesbros if you're looking for DIY PPF down below as well. And got Vion and MAGBAK all down below in the description. Eric, do you think it's weird to put a performance badge on a Model Y Performance? Would have thought it was a bit, and I think it would look better than the dual motor with the red line. Yeah, I see what you're saying here, because the Model 3 Performance has that badge, but the Model Y Performance has nothing. I've always liked the OEM look with certain things, but so I'm not sure if I would put the Performance badge, but I mean, I guess you could. I think I would save my money for something more useful on the Tesla vehicle. Eric, also, does Tesla allow you to finance the taxes and fees? So yes, if you've got stellar credit, but only up to a certain point. I think Tesla at a minimum wants like $2,000 down. So if you've got taxes and fees, they're going to want that on top of that. But really $2,000 down is like the minimum you could get away with. Bill, new leases are so cheap, get a new one. Yeah, and that's what we talked about that the other day on why I thought leasing does makes a lot of sense. And you're going to beat depreciation much better with a lease than trying to buy it and then taking on all that risk yourself with depreciation. In this next topic, faster Tesla supercharging is coming. We've got a new post from Tesla basically saying that V4 stalls, the latest and greatest, much faster than V3, is going to be everywhere. And they've given us a time frame as well. Here's the latest post from Tesla Charging talking about all the latest things, because Tesla supercharging is going to be open to a lot of different OEMs out there. And so they've really got to build this network out. So Tesla says in the next 18 months, there will be more version 4 superchargers than version 3. The only Tesla vehicle right now that can take advantage of these high speeds of version superchargers, I think it's like 500 kilowatts, is the Cybertruck. And so we're going to see some newer vehicles after this get access to that. But in the next 18 months, we will have more long cables than short cable superchargers. Modifying our sites to avoid block spaces. We've modified over 1,500 sites so that drivers can use more than 2 spaces to charge, increasing stall availability all. Because you got to remember, all these other different EVs, Rivian specifically, Ford, Cadillac, Hummer, they've got the charge port in the different area, the front of the vehicle. And so some of them, you might have seen these pictures because they have to park differently. It blocks more stalls. So longer cable is definitely more important. And it's really cool to see that more superchargers, faster superchargers, and more enhanced superchargers are coming to all the different available sites out there. So good news to everybody, and thank you to Tesla Supercharging for making road trips enjoyable, I guess, at this point. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Brent, no government EV credit replaced by free self-driving. Oh, I see what you're saying. I guess that's an interesting theory. Alan, picking up my 2024 Model 3 long range all-wheel drive lease tomorrow. First EV. I'm so excited. Nice. Congrats to you, Alan. Enjoy it in good health for sure. Bob, where to watch video to enter the contest? It's actually right here. We posted giveaway. There you can jump into that one, and it's free to join. Multiple entries are allowed. NECT new deals. Haven't seen any yet, but hopefully we will in the near future. Bill, Tesla trade-ins suck. Yeah, I've heard mixed. I've heard good things, and I've also heard bad things for sure. They call me. I'm months away from buying a 2018 Model S. What should I look for? I'm not sure I would recommend a 2018 Model S. I would say at minimum, try and go for a refresh, like a late 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure if I would go with an older one like that. I mean, unless you really want an older Model S and you found a great deal, like for $15,000 to $20,000, and you use a warranty to protect yourself, like Amber, our channel partner down below in the description, to get a month-to-month warranty and get a discount on it. I'm not sure I would get a Model S that old, especially when like Model S's are starting to get into some pretty nice price ranges. We talked about wherever my post is here, where there was, maybe I closed it already. There's like a Model 3 and a Model S that are coming to be around that same price range. Here it is. 2024 Model 3 Performance, $42K, and a 2021 Model S Plaid for $43K. So I would say go with the Model S. A newer one for sure. Classified, do you think Model 3 will get any more incentives? Good question. I would say yes. I think Q4, which is ending in December, I think it's going to get even better and better and better. In this next topic, if you're looking to find a cybercab, here is the list of all the latest locations because now the cybercab is available if you want to take a look at it. Here it is. Here's a full list of locations, and a lot of them are the US, which is really cool. None of them Los Angeles, or I guess if you want to go to the LA show and you have to pay for it, then you could get into it. But we've got San Jose, Plano, Texas, Bellevue, Miami, Vienna, Virginia, London, Berlin, Germany, Paris, France, Los Angeles at the auto show, New York, Giga New York, and more locations coming soon that are international as well. Really cool. I've yet to see one of these, and maybe we actually might be going to New York soon. So maybe we put that on our list to take a look at while we were actually there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. If you've seen one, let us know. What did you think about it? Seeing it in person and everything. We weren't able to get to the cybercab delivery event, so we were not able to see it there as well. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Best, when do you think the 0% APR without purchasing full self-driving deal is coming to Canada? Next week. Adam, can you get military and referral credit on a Model X lease? Yes, you can. You can stack the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, plus military program, and you can, of course, use it on a lease. Here's a full list of all the different incentives that are out there, and it's pretty extensive. Model X's inventory discount, we're seeing like $9,000 to $10,000 off. Gibson, my biggest worry going into December is that I'll have to order a blue with black interior Model 3 Performance, and it won't come before the end of the year if colors qualify again for the tax credit. I mean, Gibson, you could just run the risk of just ordering one, putting that $250 down and risking it, and basically having it in the queue, and then if Tesla rolls out that incentive before you take delivery, or you could just keep pushing Tesla off and not actually taking delivery. That could be a strategy through December as well, just so you have it in the back pocket to use it as a Hail Mary to kind of take delivery at the end if there's no deal, or if there's a deal that you want to take advantage of, but your vehicle is already there, that's in your name. So you can see how you can try and time that perfectly if you're okay with risking that $250 deposit at the end of the day. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.